Welcome by New Testament 213. My name is Professor Marius Nel and I will be presenting New Testament 213 this year. So New Testament 213, the Synoptic Gospels and the Historical Jesus. What's the course about? Well, we'll be focusing on the Synoptic Gospels. Now, this is a big word, synoptic. It comes from the Greek to see together. And it comes from the notion that three of the Gospels that we have in the New Testament, Matthew, Mark and Luke, can be compared to each other because they share certain similarities. So in this module, we'll be focusing specifically on Matthew, Mark and Luke. So up to now in your course, you have been looking at general background to the Old and New Testament. In your second year, you are now starting to focus on specific literary corpuses, in this case, Matthew, Mark and Luke, and the historical Jesus. How will the course be presented? We will be looking at three different aspects of the course. We'll be looking at different methods of studying these texts. We'll be looking at background to these texts, and we will be looking at the theology of these texts. We will be having classes and tuts. So in the classes, it will be lectures about the theology, the background, and the methods. And in the tuts, you'll be reading particular passages from these three Gospels. And this will be your first opportunity of starting to develop your skills in reading these texts. So you'll be reading these texts in 4-week cycles. For those of you who have Greek, you'll be starting off by reading the passage in Greek. For those of you who do not have Greek, you will begin in the second week. And then we'll be following a very set rhythm of reading these texts by asking different questions of these texts. What is very important for you to keep in consideration is that this is a continuous assessment module. So the good news is everything you do counts towards your final mark. The bad news is everything you do counts towards your final mark. So out of past history, those students who fail this module usually fail it not because they do badly in the assessments, but because they skip certain assessments. So from my side, I really want to encourage you, do everything. Do not fall behind. Keep up to date with the assessments, because otherwise it's going to be very difficult to pass this module. All the course material will be uploaded with audio included in the lectures, all the reading material. So there's no need to buy any sources. Everything will be on Sunlearn. Then if you want to contact me, I'm always available by email. So please send me an email. Just give me a day or two to reply, because I also have other classes that I teach. But I'm looking forward to teach you this module this year.